we're going to Wombleton Aerodrome, where it's the first big sheep sale, and just hoping I don't pay a small fortune for some shearings. My sort of upper limit is usually about £150 per head. Like in the past, what's that? If they've got to, if I had to pay more than that, I bought lambs instead. Give me the lambs, and rather regretted it because the last time I did that, other stupid things. One of them had got stuck in a ditch and drowned itself. I think it was hooked up in some brambles. It wasn't really its fault, but at the same time, it's the kind of thing to do. They have no fear, as it were. They can do stupid things when they get stuck and kill themselves. So, what I saved buying gimmers instead, I'd almost lost him because I lost one in a stupid way in year one. There's something rattling this way. Yeah, normally I put my sunglasses on. Obviously, they aren't on at the moment. They're rattling in the case. Anyway, I don't really want to record the whole way down there. We've got a few complications. I think somehow they're trying to take a name and address of everyone who goes in due to COVID. It's called being COVID secure, and because it's outside in the field, you aren't obliged to wear a mask, but by any means. But try to keep your distance, and asking for only one person from each household and no spectators, as it were. If you're not seriously interested in buying or selling, you shouldn't be there. So the attendance is going to be down, but I would imagine the number of sheep will be similar. Or in the office, it's only a small marquee, but you're supposed to wear a mask when you go in there. But I have a bandana, or I have two of the proper sort of surgical type masks I might just pop on briefly. I don't suppose they'll be that strictly enforcing it. Because it depends anyway. I mean, often it's not you go in there and it's only you and the cashier person in there. They're sat on the other side of a substantial desk. Well, I must admit, they must be at some risk. There's been something of a peak in the cases locally. Well, not really locally. At Scarborough, which always has had a few. There's been a bit of a tinkle of cases around Whitby, but really there actually hasn't. They aren't real cases, they're just positive tests. No one's been ill. And the other thing, North Yorkshire was actually in the news for high cases, but it was at Harrogate, at Craven, wherever that is. I don't know, near Harrogate somewhere anyway, about 70 miles away, 50 anyway. It does ride very well, this trailer. You wouldn't know it was on half the time, so I think it's partly because it's a little bit wider than the previous one. But that wasn't bad either. This one, another plus point is it's almost silent. That doesn't make it ride better, but it just helps that feeling that you hardly know it's there. Sheep up here are bomb-proof, aren't they? They just ignored them cyclists. I did just wonder what it was going to do, that one. There was a little sheep in front of them. The problem with leaving this camera on the whole time is that the files are quite large, really. You can be looking at like 20 gigabytes for a couple of hours. I don't know, really. And it'll record all the way there and all the way back to Wombleton. As long as you don't accidentally leave it on while you're parked. I suppose I may as well leave it on. There might be some sort of incident worth recording at some point. But trees are turning. They seem to be going rather early this year. I mean, you could often tend to blame that on warm weather, warm, dry weather. Oh, I forgot to say, what's he doing? Dithering about. I don't know why he didn't go out there. I said you should follow the signs to the new entrance, and it was still a sign there. I didn't even wonder if they wanted you to go the other way. That's easily missed. It's only a small sign right at the junction. If you didn't know in advance that was where you were normally going to go. Last time again, they were just doing foundations for that massive shed. Well, they were making a big pile of soil. Now then, it still says left. I just wondered if it was possible that the entrance was around the other side, you see, not having a clue where they were, what they were trying to do. I should have simply made an entrance further down. And so normally you go in a bit further on. I wonder if actually demolishing the old hangar thing. Oh, it's a bit bumpy. This is a new road, isn't it? But we're going to basically be at the same place, it's just a different entrance. No, it's been here a while because there's new trees planted alongside. You're not allowed to go beyond this line because that's still occasionally an active runway for light aircraft. So it has to be kept like scrupulously free of any debris, well, sort of, because it's all covered in crap. But you know, if anything fell off a vehicle and then a plane had to land there for whatever reason, it might cause a puncture, and you would be in trouble because I'd expect to have to go right to the far corner. There's just as many people here as normal.
We've got some wonderful sheep today, absolutely wonderful. Credit to some of these producers today for bringing some of these sheep, and we'll sell all the mule shearlings through this ring and the mule gimmer lambs in the next ring once we've finished here. All homebred, on to pen 96 in your catalogue, all homebred. And again, look at the size of them sheep, ladies and gentlemen, wonderful sheep. Where do you want to be? There we go, 60, 40, 20, 120, surely, 20, 100 bid, 15, 110, 110, 12, 15, 18, 20, 120 pound bearders, 120, 222, 22, 5, 25, 8, 28, 30, 32, 35, 35, 8, 38, 40, 40, 142, 142, in the middle, 42, 4, where are we? I've got the man in the middle there, 142, 42, 142, 42, 142, 145, 145, 45, 145, all out in front there at 145, have another look, at 145, 45, selling him, 145, I'm selling him at 145, thank you very much sir, L128, a very good chap, these will do you very well. Pen 97, everything, look at the heads on there, 160, 40, 25, 130, 232, 538, 138, 40, 40, 140 bid, 140, 40, 40, 142, 145, 145, 45, are you sure, 145, 145, 45, 145, in the middle, 145, have another look, 145, I'm selling him at 145, just in the middle, is it Mr. Summerson, I think, is it S98? Is it? S98, thank you very much. And again, do it again there, wonderful front rows, you've had these before. All the love and care. You watch these very well, Gordon, they look very well, hold on. Must be that Padmore air, not the Bramsdale air, is it? And again, do it again, and again there, do it again. 13, selling again now, 113 pounds, S98, just before. And again, look at that, Jack, 40, 30, 25, 1. And again, front on again, they look stronger. And again now, 45, 40, 30, 22, 122, 22, 122, 122, 122, 22, 5, 8, 128, 30, 30, 132, 32, 132, 32, 132, out in front down, 132, 132, 32, all out over there, telling him out one, you're out in front at 132, Richard Fairbairn, 158, 58, 158, I'm telling him out 160, 60, 160, Jim Johnson, top price this year, the top prices, and again there, do it again. Wonderful run of sheep, there we go, from the Beaver family. And again, look inside of them there, gents, there we go, 80, 60, 160, surely, 40, big, 336. I won't want to send it, now it's coming up. 58, 158, same chance there, right, 158, selling him out, 158, Nicky Smith, 336. And again, there we go, one big word, and again there, do it again, let's have that dance. And again, do it again, there we go, 160, 40, 140, 35, 8, 138, 38, 38, 38, 140, 40, 142, 142, 42, 6, 142, out 5, 45, 148, 38, anyone else? At 140, 140, 40, 140, both on 2, 142, 4, keep it in, 142, in front, 142, 42, sorry man, 1, 4, 2, the World Cup, 307.
Somewhere down here.
And again, well done, big gap from Winter there, I believe, yeah, wonderful Shirley. Again, £10 a pen, wonderful sheep, 70, 60, 40, 35, 135, 35, 838, 138, 38, 138, 38, 38, 138, 138, 38, 138, 38, wonderful sheep, 40, 140, 40, you're out there, sir, at 140, 40, 140, took you to at 142, 42, 42, are you sure? 142, 42, at 142, thank you very much, sir. W960, W960. And again, do it again there, smart sheep again, from mobile and again, 10 over, come again, smart there, 50, 60, 40, 32, 32, 32, 138, 128, 28, 28, 128, 28, 30, 30, 32, 32, 35, 35, 35, 135, 38, 38, 40, 142, 142, 42, at the very back at 142, 142, selling him out, 142, thank you very much, sir, W451 before, and again, promotion smart again, Roseland, and everything they need there, a smart pen chaps, 50, 40, 40, 25, if you want security, into one if you want it, and again there, wonderful with the sheep here though, from Dean, there we go, everything they need, 30, 40, 20, 10, 15, 18, 118, 118, 112, 112, 112, 112, shillings, 112, 112, 112, 112, 112, 114, 114, out of my left, 14, 14, 114, anyone else, all out there, at 114, filling them up, 16, 118, 118, 18, don't miss it, 118, keep it in, 118, 18, 118, 20, 120, are you sure, selling them out, 120, thank you very much, stand by F477, and again there, not many shillings left, last bit of shillings today, chaps, and again, wonderful pen to finish, 14, 114, anyone else, 114, out of my left, 114, 116, 116, are you sure? At 116, 16, shillings, Ciara, 116, selling them out, 116, thank you, L234, thank you very much, on to the Gibberlands in the next ring, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much.
The loading seem to be more chaotic than usual. As a result, maybe about half an hour later. But once I got into a bay, we were all right. It didn't take too long. You used to go through there. I don't know why they blocked that off, except that I wouldn't be surprised if we're going to demolish it or something. These trees have done really well, haven't they? It says it's 21 degrees. It's probably because it's being stood in the sun. Anyway, the sheep are I think about £10 a head more than last year, maybe 12. But if I'd gone for, I bought them from the same fella I usually buy them off, not always. If I'd got 2 pence later, I could have had them for £5 less. And some of the ones I've got are actually more or less from a neighbour originally. So they're not like soft sheep from lower down. In general, though, the prices were not like through the roof. They were just sort of steady away, really. I playfully priced up a tractor similar size and spec to my loader tractor, a little bit more powerful. Slightly different, bigger engine. Herefords. This is going to be fun. Oh, okay, from the right there, so I've got this line past. Hopefully there's a tractor coming and slow them all up behind that. very little mask wearing, I might point out. It's outside, you don't need to. You were supposed to wear one to go in the office, but people are going in and out all the time, not ready to pay. But I did put mine on when I went to actually pay, because you are sort of almost breathing in their face. The lasses behind the desk there have that all afternoon. I mean, it's some risk from it. She looked a bit unhappy, that woman, didn't she? Somebody just walking along to her, no word of another. She looks like she's broke down or something. In her motorised chair. Look at that. Are they opening that again now? They've got the lights, yeah. The last there was handing out dahlias. That's coming on as well. I don't really know what it's going to be. I mean, it was a Kia car showroom. It still looks like a showroom. It's not all that far off being completed now. Once you get the glass in, it'll suddenly all come together. Because it was a complete rebuild.